choose to believe that one of the reasons why this show is so popular is because it mirrors much of the dysfunction that is going on in all of our lives. They've already began to look at the demographics of people, for example, who tweet while the show is going on, which is driving the viewership of the show. People who are tweeting and Facebooking and on Instagram, and they've already determined that the #1 segment of people who are tweeting, Facebooking, and Instagramming are African American young adults between the ages of 18 and 30. Who seem to be somewhat shell-shocked that what I see on TV has really happened in my house. You mean to tell me there are those of you in this room that find it hard to believe that there are 3 brothers who are so aggressive and so competitive that they're just almost ready to kill one another? You mean to tell me that ain't no family members in here right now that's ever gotten into it with your sister or your brother to the extent that when people looked at it, they thought you were fighting somebody in the street and you had I bust your head to the white meat. They said, who is that? That's my sister. You mean to tell me you never become angry enough at your own brother or own family member and you wasn't fighting over no record company. You was fighting over a cell phone. You wasn't fighting over no record company. You was fighting over a pair of high heel shoes. You mean to tell me you ain't never had no fight in your house about who ate the last piece of the cake or who drank the last of the pop, who ate my stuff? I wish I was in a real church. I'm ready to go home. I don't want to be bothered with nobody that don't know how to keep it real. Look at your neighbor and say, every family has a fight. Tell them one more time. Tell them one more time. Say, anybody in here ever had a fight in your family? Make the devil a lie and make some noise in here that you know what I'm talking about. But you ain't really had a family reunion until you had a couple of family fights. I mean, you ain't really heard 2 people cuss each other out like 2 sisters. But you ain't really. Maybe we are drawn to it because it's helping us to really become a bit more honest about who we really are. I'm going somewhere. Just the thought of your son with an older woman. I ain't say old. Lady Robin, I said older. I ain't say 16-year-old with an 18-year-old. Or an 18-year-old with a 20-year-old. I'm talking about an 18-year-old boy that's being pursued by a 39 or 40-year-old. That ain't no cougar, that's some other kind of... That's a lion cat or something, I don't know what that is. That's a wolf. That's an alley cat, that's something they haven't put on, they haven't put that on Animal Channel yet. But just the idea that somebody would be thinking that and then go beyond thinking it to doing it. I'm going somewhere. Just the idea that your daddy's woman would have sex with his son. Just the idea, I'm going since you're going to act like that. Just the idea of 2 men would undress one another with y'all, Helen. Y'all watch it at home on TV, but then get to church and get quiet about it. Like, really? That happened on TV? You know it happened on TV because you saw it like everybody else. And the problem is, one thing for you to think it, oh God, it's another thing for you to manifest it. I wonder if I got anybody in here. I wonder if I got anybody in here. I wonder if I got anybody in here. Wish you could have captured. I wish you could take back some stuff you thought about doing, and after you thought about doing it, you did it anyway. And you wish you could replay and rewind and erase that tape because you went. I wish I had some real